I get to do that. You feel the glory just shift. You know, we cannot do this alone. I wasn't planning on doing it. I was going to have you take the offering, but that's why. So, but anyways, now that James opened that door, you know, the reason that I've got Kat coming. Oh, she's not up there now. Kat and I are really good friends. I've been around the block a few times. I've got a bit of a reputation, and it's a good one. Thank God. There's been some bad ones lately, but I've got a good reputation. Somebody say it's good to have a good reputation.
It's good to have a good reputation.
Turn to somebody and say it's good to have a good reputation. Tell somebody else, don't get a bad reputation. Because that ain't good. A good name is better to be chosen than fine choice silver. Once you ruin your reputation, it's over. So, but here's the deal. I wasn't expecting James to do that, but Kat Kerr is a good friend of mine. I've got many, many good friends. I've been around the block a few times. I've been doing ministry since I'm 18. I'm 56. I feel like I'm just getting going. I'm just getting going. As a matter of fact, I feel the best now I've ever felt. I feel like a Caleb, you know, 40 years, you know. He left Egypt when he was 40, and here they are 40 years in the wilderness because a couple of knuckleheads, you know, made God mad, and he had to wait for that whole generation to die out so that he could bring the next generation into the promised land. And Caleb was one of those guys that's like, I couldn't wait for that last guy to die. It's like, yeah, God, you need some help? I'll kill him. As soon as that last one died, it's like, man, here I am, 80 years old. I'm just as strong now as the day I left Egypt. You know, because of the glory. That's how I feel. Jesus. But, you know, we're just now launching. I mean, I've been around the block, you know, good night. I was back in the day there with John Wimber and Lonnie Frisbee. Late 60s, early 70s. I mean, I was born in 62, but Lonnie was he started the Jesus movement. Lonnie Frisbee started the Jesus movement in California, which impacted all of Calvary Chapel. Chuck Smith, Costa Mesa, California. You guys how many are familiar with Chuck Smith's Calvary Chapel? That was all Lonnie Frisbee. Chuck was going to shut down his little white church in Costa Mesa, California, and go back to selling cars. Until Lonnie Frisbee showed up on his doorstep filled with the Holy Ghost. And Chuck asked him to preach in his small little white wooden church in Costa Mesa, and everything exploded. By the end of several months, they were baptizing 2,000 people a month in the Pacific Ocean. Calvary Chapel exploded. It went around the world. Calvary Chapels exploded. That wasn't because of Chuck. That was Lonnie Frisbee. Miracle working machine. A vegetarian nudist hippie that got saved on an acid trip because he was going to kill himself. God didn't reveal himself to him. And the Lord introduced himself to him that day. Said, I'm who you're looking for.
Amen.
I'm your huckleberry. What's up? So that's what happened. And then he impacted John Wimber's life. Vineyard Ministries. How many are familiar with Vineyard? That's a church that went, I was there right in the beginning. Before it was even Vineyard. I saw that happen. And here we are again. And then it's Bob Jones and other ministries and the prophetic movement. And, you know, I'm 56. And watching all these ebbs and flows and preachers come and preachers go. But God is raising up a family. And it's time for a great harvest. It's time for a great harvest. So I didn't mean to do all that. We're going to actually do that tomorrow, but a harvest of souls coming in. And I believe that God is going to use you, many of you right here. God's doing something in Milwaukee. We've launched Global Fire Milwaukee, but it's even going to be even more pronounced. So we're launching the One Heart, One Soul this November, but it's also the launch of Global Fire Milwaukee, or a real big splash that we're making. I believe that Global Fire Milwaukee is not a church. We probably will have a church, but it's not a church. It's a ministry. It's a center. It's an international. It's part of the extension of what we do in Nashville, Tennessee. We've got Global Fire Korea, Global Fire Germany, Global Fire Milwaukee. We've got Global Fire. What else? We got Global Fire Italy. We launched that 2 years ago. We've got a brand new facility in Italy, Florence, Italy. If you ever want to go there. We've got a 300-seat that's touching the whole nation. It's time now. It's time now.
Amen.
I believe God's raising up an Ezekiel army. So, if you want one of these, we'll get you one. Okay? This is about family. This is family stuff when we come together. So we'll leave that alone for now. God bless you. God bless you. I'm excited. Are you all right, Carl? Carl and Lisa. I knew that, Lisa. I call you Moaning Lisa. Mona Lisa. Because you've got a great voice. Hallelujah. Zaparakia. You doing good? It's good to see you. How y'all doing? You're looking at me like, what's this guy gonna do? So just stand up for a minute. Stretch your legs. Hallelujah. Somebody, it's going to get hot in here, so I'm going to take this off. Can I take this jacket off? I'm going to do it anyway. Don't be quiet, church. It's time to go holy and reverent. La 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 la. What are we doing now? Jesus, you're amazing. So amazing. Woo! Come on now. Open your mouth, and your belly will flow. out here, Sharon. Stand out here. Is it Sharon B? B-L